Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. I hope you're doing really well. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you want to follow me on TikTok, I'm now on there for my Oracle of the Day message, so you can follow me on that. And if you want, the name is the same, just with underscores underneath it. All right. Messages for Aries. Give us clear and concise messages. We will clarify with, I'm using Light Seers Tarot to pull your reading, and we'll clarify with the Mystical Medleys Tarot too. So whatever energies we find, and we don't understand what they're from or what they're about, we'll get clarity on that. Okay, Nine of Cups. That's good. There's your bonus card. It just kind of flipped out for you. Good. Good. We want extra. Okay, so the extra card that flipped out for you is Nine of Cups. And there's just something that you know of intuitively. I don't know what this is about, but you do, right? You know. Hidden knowledge is known. There's something about mastery here too. Maybe you're embodying this high priestess energy. You may be keeping some things to yourself. There's definitely a big win though. There's a huge wish granted here. Having everything and having it all. It's the energy that's coming across. So maybe there's certain gifts or talents or something like that that's awakening in you. Definitely a new start or beginning with that Page of Pentacles energy. We can have a tendency to withdraw and just go inside, right? Withdraw from people, not talk about our feelings. And there can be a really big need for a fresh start here because there's something new that's wanting to come in. And, I mean, you have the Five of Cups here. As the underlying, there's the Seven of Swords as what could come about. But then the Emperor is the outcome. Gosh. And the High Priestess on the bottom. Like I said. Okay, so there's something missing. Something that happened in the past that left us feeling like there was something missing. It's the High Priestess. All right. So these are your cards, and we're going to clarify them because they're obviously not done. There's definitely some issues that we want to talk about. This new beginning is really great here. So there's an opportunity to seize a new beginning or new relationship with money or the way we make money, something like that. It seems like we were focused on our happiness and love in the past, but there was something that just didn't come through for us. And I think that that's what we're still kind of focused on, is wishing that we could wishing that some things could have been different. Five of Cups is kind of like really kind of wallowing in some kind of sadness, disappointment. Seven in reverse. What is not moving forward and why? The Ace of Pentacles here is in reverse because there's something that you have to learn about to seize an opportunity. Maybe you don't see this as an opportunity right now. In your environment, we have inspiration, Ace of Wands. I feel like this is that energy coming straight through the crown chakra there and giving you messages. King of Swords and the Emperor. Somebody's dealing with a situation with authority for sure with you all because of these two cards coming out, really. And the Emperor's out here. So there's some disappointment. There's some sadness. It might have to do when dealing with institution-like things, power, proper use of power, doing things by the book, doing things not because we want to always, but because it's like, I have to. the Emperor energy and the King of Swords. Aquarius and Aries. And Aries, that's your energy here on the outcome. Wow. This is telling you that you have a winning strategy if you will let go of your Five of Cups energy. If you'll let go of that energy, you have a winning strategy on your hands. I don't think anything can really beat the intellect that goes into making a strategy with this Emperor and the King of Swords. It's something that's like a shoe-in. I don't know if it's a win-win, but it's a shoe-in. I don't know. I'm sensing somebody else that doesn't have really good, somebody that doesn't have good intentions for you with the Seven of Swords, does not care here about making you feel important, like would sneak around, would do stuff behind your back. This person possibly would steal from you. Might be dealing with an Aquarius energy. It doesn't really have to be, though. Don't. That's just our hope and fear. Maybe it's a fear for repeated behavior issues that we were disappointed with in the past for somebody. Could be dealing with like your child, you know? All right, what is the Ten of Cups missing? What's the Ten of Cups missing? The new beginning. It's gonna mirror this. The new beginning. Yeah, there's a new way of doing things. Maybe in the old way of doing things, we ignored our emotions, kind of acted like something wasn't even happening to us or to someone. That's the way of, you know, everything's going to keep on being the same and you're never going to get an outcome that you like because you're doing it the same way. This is doing something completely different. And I really like those jogging pants. Don't they look super comfortable? They look really comfortable. So, Page of Pentacles, and it's like coming in as a new opportunity or way of doing something with money, with your investments. Possibly looking at someone you know as an investment, somebody who maybe wants to come back into your life. In the past, they might have not been that loyal, but are showing up here with loyalty. Maybe it's because they're coming out of this Seven of Swords energy. Because there's sadness, or maybe you're coming out of this energy, and maybe you're wanting to show how loyal, where your integrity is. Okay, what's the Chariot in reverse about? What's the Chariot in reverse about? The Hanged Man. Okay, waiting. Waiting, but it's like, okay, it's like this. It's like there's a locked door somewhere. And then you get strung up in a tree and you're looking down and you're upset that you're hanging there. But as soon as you notice, that angle has put you at the right view to see a key that's hidden underneath something. And you just had to be, in that position, sacrificed in a sense to see where your key was. So that is a period of not moving. It is. There's a need for somebody to have a fresh start or something over. And to get things moving. But I wouldn't even say that's the advice here. I would just say watch and wait. Because the High Priestess is here too. Kind of making me feel like you've already been in the High Priestess energy. It's one of in action. When you take action is up here. You take action in the outcome. The future energy. You may have to spend some money on something. Something here. Let's find out. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, sometimes I could look at that as like spending some money. Healing family issues. You may have to spend shell out a little bit of money to mend some family issues. Somebody's doing something a different way, not the way of the Seven of Swords, not sneaky and wanting to prove a new start and loyalty, things like that. All right, what's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? I have the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is good. this Eight of Swords, when it's upright, can be that you just feel really, it could be like feeling guilty that there's something that you're going to have to be tied down to. But I feel like you freed yourself from feeling any kind of guilt or any kind of like, I have to do anything. You don't feel bad about that because you've done so much on your own or by yourself already with not much guidance. So you're not going to let any kind of social constructs or stereotypes dictate or hold you back or put any limitations on you. Okay, what's the Ace of Wands? You get a wish granted, though. There's something in your environment that's just not really stimulating you that much. And this card is a classic card of like, we withdraw. I feel like you're spending a lot of time alone thinking about the things that either this person did or a disappointment or a regret. The Four of Cups, the challenge is to see a new start through this and to envision a different life. That is kind of like the challenge, is to envision, because there's something about the surrounding. If you're not enjoying your surrounding, then what's up with the thinking? All right. What's this family issue that we're going to heal? Okay. Somebody coming in, like I said, somebody coming in unexpectedly, offering you this cup of love. Maybe coming in just by themselves. Something's going to get moving. Whether you have to do something by yourself or not, something's going to get moving. That's the energy I'm getting. All right, what's the Emperor about here? What's the Emperor about? What's this strategy ultimately? The strategy is the Fool energy. And shifting your energy from one of regret and blame to lifting blame and understanding that we all have roles to play. Yeah, somebody may have overdone it when they were partying, drinking, or maybe you feel betrayed by some gossip or something like that. But all in all, friends will go, new ones will come, memories new ones will be made with the Fool. Once you get this strategy, you'll know. You'll know. What's the Seven of Swords doing here in our what we think about? Well, you just wanted something to change, or we wanted a situation to change. That's why we broke free of our attachment from it, because it wasn't reciprocal, wasn't giving to us the same way that we were giving to it. So we broke all attachment and ties with it. Some kind of injustice here, guys, but you're working on it. But you're working on it, okay? That's what I've got for you all. Let's pull one of these cards. Clairvoyance, clear seeing, clear cognizance, clear knowing. Wow, these might be some abilities of yours. And then Portal Keeper, 3D to 5D Ascension, Fulfillment. And I'm going to do pick a card for a timing question. So if you have a question regarding timing, let's go ahead and look at that now. So just kind of ask yourself, when is this, going to happen for me? Or when is my situation when am I going to find the answer? Or when am I going to have the winning strategy? When is this going to transpire? Just ask one of those questions and then pick one of my cards that I put out. I just got these cards and they're fun to mess with. So, yeah. Okay, so think of something that you can put a time to. Everybody's going to have a different time. That's why we'll just all choose different ones. Okay, 1, 2. I can't do it like this. 3. What's the point in doing it like that? I'm just going to pick them in the same row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So pick your timing card and I will reveal them. Okay, number 1, longer than you think. Longer than you think. Number 2, 5 years. 5 years. Number 3, not much longer. Not much longer. And number 4, this is going to take a while. Oh, goodness. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you, Aries. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.